We're going to
A prison.
the Peterhead Prison Museum.
It's spookity.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting.
We read about it this morning. Well, first of all, we're going on a nice sidewalk to the sea before we go to the prison.
It's really beautiful.
And the prison has bad people. It's a museum now. Clarify that. We're not just gonna go walk around a prison.
It housed some of the worst criminals in Scotland.
It's Azkaban, but in Scotland.
So it'll be kind of interesting to see.
Apparently there's one cell where you cannot ask questions about it. They will not tell you more information.
There's a guy who was in solitary confinement for over 20 years.
And they will not answer any questions that you ask. They will not talk about it.
Yeah, it's a little
that's not freaky.
strange. And let's just say the guy is out now.
Yeah,
So
he's
he was,
old, but he's out.
Yeah, he's older, but he's still out and about, and he killed multiple people. And
his partner in crime is still in prison.
Yeah,
so
for
I don't
life.
know how that equality there exists, but
yeah, it's a little freaky. He killed multiple people, and he's branded as a criminally insane, and he's out now. So I don't know how that works, but
I was in the lobby this morning checking some emails, and the lobby person was talking to another couple, and she was saying that sometimes, at least in one of the prisoners visits his cell. So I don't know if it's this guy or not, but if you were going through and there's a guy standing there, it might be him.
Well, and that's the article I read. They said he visits his old solitary confinement cell because, I mean, you were there for 20 years, 20
it's
plus
home,
years.
Away from home.
Yeah, it's a little home. So
that's a little scary.
Freaky.
Maybe he'll stay home and garden today.
Yeah, hopefully he's not there.
But then, yeah, we're just gonna see that and go walk around and buy some groceries because our hotel room actually has a fridge, and they decided to charge. They didn't decide. They do charge you for every meal and every amenity that you want.
It's a little ridiculous. The breakfast was kind of spendy for being absolutely garbage.
Yeah, it's not even good food.
It's not good food at all.
We're gonna buy some groceries, put it in our fridge, and then we're gonna probably chill the rest of the day because we've done a lot.
Yeah, we walked a ton yesterday, seeing Slane's Castle and stuff.
Really cool,
and today will be a lot of walking. It'll be good walking around. It's a beautiful day for it.
It's really nice.
Bunch of people golfing over there. There's a golf course right over there.
The water, the ocean is right across. The ocean.
Yeah, this walk should kind of parallel the little river inland. It kind of pops out along the beach into town, and then the prison's over there, so we can just walk through town for a little short stint and get to that prison museum.
And then we'll walk to the grocery store to little.
Yeah.
And then we'll call it good. And then tomorrow's our day off. We're gonna take a good day off, watch some movies, catch up on things, and Monday we go to our next host.
I'm excited for that. Yeah, get picked up and go to Gardenstown, which everyone says is really quaint and nice.
Yes,
and
we were nervous when we first.
Beautiful.
Not nervous, but when we first, solidified this plan, it seemed like it was a really removed town, very tiny. Like people were like, "Oh, you won't understand the accents. It's just going to be a very hidden place." And we're like, "Oh, it's going to be kind of not." We wouldn't be nervous, but it'd be just very different. And now everybody's saying that they like to visit. Everyone knows about it. It's definitely a cute place. So we're like, okay, it's not beaten. It's not off the main path,
Yeah, it seems everyone has positive words to say about it, so that's always a good sign.
Exactly.
So that's really exciting, and it's not too far from a couple, McDuff and Banff, which are two little villages. Yeah,
bigger villages than ours. But
so it'll be nice to go, and we'll have a car to borrow, so we can go.
We might go see
drive there and see that. Yeah.
Do the touristy things.
There's a really cool in Fraserburgh, which is just east of it. There's a lighthouse museum, which I think would be cool to see because I like lighthouses. It'll be nice. It'll be relaxing for a month just to catch up on things and work on some other projects. And we'll vlog as much as we can, but there might not be as much to videotape,
Unless we go out. But yeah, we probably just will catch up on things.
Yeah, so the video is my slow down on the long form content stuff, but we'll work on more shorts and things,
You know?
But we will. We have a lot of stuff on our phone that I haven't really turned into anything yet, so.
That's something about traveling, like you want to make all these videos and you want to keep people updated, but it takes time. So when you're out, you know, exploring, you get back kind of late and you're tired, you don't feel like you want to sit in front of a computer for a couple hours. So it's definitely like you have to find the flow of how things work, especially because we're on the move so often. We don't really have a, you know, you can't really set a schedule if you're constantly traveling.
Yeah, I try to edit as best as I can, but also quickly, so we can just keep people up to date.
Yeah.
As best as possible. So I mean, I don't take as long on the editing, which I could, and make it better in a sense, and really take my time. But every video I feel like I get a little bit better, and I use different just kind of editing techniques, and I'm figuring out the program still a little bit here and there, and it'll be nice to relax because I can watch a bunch of YouTube videos on the editing program and just certain little tips and tricks with the program that I use.
We're gonna have to be dog sitting as well as house sitting, but we were talking about it's gonna be like a little, we've always wanted to have a house and a dog, and now we get a little like month into that kind of lifestyle.
Yeah, so a little trial period.
Yeah, trial period, and then we move on.
That'll be really nice. And then we look forward to just getting south and going to maybe a roller coaster park, and then going, and we'll see if we can line up maybe 1 week of work away or hot wolfing or something to save us some money when we go down south. But then other than that, we'll get on a cruise ship, which we really can't wait for.
We are so excited. It's both of our first time. I know I've said that like every time, but we don't, it's one of those things where like his family goes a lot, but you don't really know what to expect when it's your own, as in anything. So we don't know what to expect. It'll be kind of nice. I think we've talked about this before. We don't have a window in our room. We have like the cheapest room possible, you know?
Yeah, we just did an interior cabin to save us money.
Yes, exactly. But it's going to be dark, and so maybe with the lull of the ocean, if there's no storms, we'll just sleep so well. Because here, like in every hotel, like it's through or people are moving, and it's not a bad deal, but we'll be like little cocoons, little tiny room, you know, cozy.
We will. So that's our day. That's the plan.
That's our plan. It's a nice day.
Freaky.
Okay, here we go.
We just get a tour ourselves, and we're like totally alone in this prison.
And like,
look at this place. The guy escaped through this, but they found him 2 days later.
stop.
The guy escaped from this exercise pen, and they exercise alone in this pen. Lots of burpees. This is not a nice place to be. It's no good. 7 feet by 5 feet by 7 feet.
We don't want to go to prison.
This is freaky.
Finished with the prison and we had lunch at their little Cell View Cafe, and then we decided, so because our hotel has a fridge, which is amazing. Hold on, we should probably speed up here.
Go across.
Oh,
Go across the street. There's no sidewalk.
We decided, we took the bus downtown back to Peterhead, and we should get groceries because there's finally a fridge in our hotel room and we get cold foods, because eating breakfast and dinner at our hotel costs money. That's
a ton of money.
A lot of money. And so
for no reason, and it was terrible.
It's not even that good at breakfast
or
dinner. But
and everyone raves about it. For some reason, everyone in this dang town thinks it's like the best restaurant in the whole place.
They all dress up to come eat here. But anyway, we went to the Little that's nearby us. We got just cold foods to tide us over for the next 2 days, because we leave on Monday. And we were looking for paper bowls and spoons. And apparently they don't sell in here. We got paper plates and napkins, but we went to Grady ended up going to 2 different stores just looking for any paper goods.
So I got these, they're kiddie bowls. I got little like kiddie bowls things.
And they have 1 spoon.
They have one spoon on them.
So we're gonna take turns eating breakfast.
I got 2 bowls and 1 spoon. That's what it came with.
So it's just interesting. I understand it cuts back on pollution. It cuts back on litter by having not as many plastic or paper goods. But when you're limited, it makes it harder.
It does make it a little harder. But it's okay.
Fun antidote for the day.
Yeah, but we're almost back.
We're gonna stretch and get in the sauna and relax the next day and a half.
Yeah, just take a little break and catch up on all our online stuff. And
the prison was really cool, very eerie.
The prison was really cool.
That was a fun thing to do.
Definitely worth it, I would say. In the whole Thomas McCulloch, right? That's his name, Thomas McCulloch. The axe murderer, killed multiple people, and then got out free
because he studied the law while he was in his himself in his law.
Talk about psychopath. That's how you know they're the scary ones that are smart. Yeah. And they figure it out and they get out. He figured it out legally, and he's out He lives in Dundee, they said.
They say don't
So
go there.
steer clear,
Yeah.
that's what she said.
Steer clear.
Whoa, man.
So people are funny because they're like, why are you here? Why are you visiting Peterhead? There's not anything to do here. Like, why? There's not much to do in Aberdeen. And we've loved both of the places we visited.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, part of traveling cheaply is just seeing the local sites. Like right now we can't really go visit, you know, faraway sites that are the big hubbubaloo sites. Like Inverness. We just found out that they are doing a fun Loch Ness
They're
monster
doing the most
search.
expensive Loch Ness monster search ever this weekend.
This weekend. So that makes sense why everything is booked out and we can't go. So we don't go. And instead we come here and we get to learn about the local prison and
And see Slane's Castle, the influence
Yeah.
for the Dracula novel, and see the prison where one of the prisoners got out legally because
Yes.
he was in solitary confinement for 22 years and he had plenty of time to read and understand the law and loopholes and
And we never would have known
Yeah.
any of this if we didn't stop here for a little bit. Just
exactly.
like cheap travel is just a little bit of going where you can and seeing what you can while you're there.
Yeah, it doesn't matter about going to the big sites. And Peterhead was just a reason to go a little more north so our host could pick us up and everything. So
Because even
it's
she
all,
asked why we were here.
yeah, she even kind of made fun of our trip, but it's all been fun. We're here together. That's what matters. It's great.
Yeah.